Итак,
Very welcome to the 2003 Diamond Conference in Rio de Janeiro. Give yourself a warm hand to making it to this conference.
открыто. Давайте поаплодируем сами себе за то, что мы здесь.
How do you feel?
Почувствуйте себя.
How do you feel? How do you feel?
Вы чувствуете
So,
себя?
you are incredibly welcome to this conference. And we
Добро
congratulate you
пожаловать
for
на конференцию.
succeeding
Поздравляем вас.
in participating in this Diamond Conference.
И теперь
As I said yesterday, there is a lot of people in Oriflэйm. We have more than 3.2 million sales consultants. But actually, in this room, we only have somewhere around 1,162 sales consultants in 41 countries around the world.
Из 41 страны мира.
So, you are the very best of the very best. And today, as we said already, we are going to give you a picture of what the future may hold. Today, we will look at the following different parts. Let's look at one of the animations.
Сегодня мы посмотрим, какие составляющие конференции будут.
Today, we are going to take you on a journey. There will be three major parts of this presentation. First of all, we'll go into the 45th anniversary. Look back in history, the success that Oriflэйм has had.
Сегодня три
But we
основные
will
темы.
also
Мы
engage
будем говорить
ourselves
про
in understanding the
40-летний
future.
юбилей.
The brand, the Oriflэйm brand, the brand of the future, all the products
Мы будем говорить о
and the
бренде,
propositions that we give,
что
not
будущее
only to
будет
you,
означать бренд.
but to our
Мы будем
consultants
говорить о
and to our
продуктах и о тех
consumers.
возможностях,
Oriflэйm has a
которые
great
представляют эти продукты.
ambition to be the very best company for everyone who is looking for a beauty brand as a consumer and as a consultant.
Компания для каждого.
The third part of this presentation is also equally serious. And Oriflэйm is more than beauty. Oriflэйm is also a business opportunity. We know, as we have spoken about a few minutes ago, we know we are a force for good. We know we have a great mission. We have a great task ahead of us. We need to be the very best business opportunity for all consultants and all the leaders of the world. And today we're going to show you that Oriflэйm is the best direct selling company in the world, thanks to the company Oriflэйm and to our best leaders in the world.
Oriflэйм это лучшая компания прямых продаж благодаря лучшим лидерам Oriflэйм.
So, the 45th anniversary. There's a lot of things that have happened during these 45 years. There's no doubt that Oriflэйm has had a tremendous successful story of great many sales developments, leadership development, management development, and so many people around the world has got a better life because of Oriflэйm.
И такое количество людей вокруг.
Our history began in 1967, as you all know. In 1967, Robert and Jonas created Oriflэйm.
История началась.
Oriflэйm was created based on a French name, the Oriflэйm, which is a French flag used by the French medieval kings to go to battle, to conquer, to be successful. But the 1960s was also a time when we spread geographically. Sweden, Finland, Norway, Denmark. It was also in the 60s when Oriflэym's natural cosmetics, natural Swedish cosmetics became a brand, alive for thousands of people around the world.
Что мы натуральная шведская косметика.
And the Oriflэйm products are magic products.
Людей по всему миру.
When Jonas and Robert started the business, we only had 20 products. 20 products. Today, we have more than 1,000
было всего лишь 20 продуктов.
that we are
Сегодня
selling
у нас
in
более
Oriflэйm
1000
range.
фантастических продуктов.
When we started picking and packing the orders in the 60s, we didn't have the finances to go and rent a state-of-the-art
финансов было не так уж много. Для того, чтобы арендовать склад. Поэтому Роберт и Йонас сменил нестандартный подход. В полуподвале арендовали маленькие помещения с теннисным столом, которое, собственно, и стало самым первым конвейером сборки для Орифлэйм. Сейчас в Орифлэйм фантастически огромные склады. Более 1000 палет. Более тысячи палет по всему миру. У меня вопрос. Какой продукт? Вы думаете, мы будем... мы все еще продаем, который с нами с самого начала. Хочу сказать, что он до сих пор... Эндер-крем – это
throughout the years, these 45 years. And only in 2011, we sold 4 million units of Tandicare, a magical, legendary product in the Oriflame range.
In the 1970s, Oriflame continued its geographical expansion into Central Europe. In terms of going into countries like the UK, Netherlands, but also into Central America and also into Spain. In the 1970s, we expanded conference catalogs. But one of the most important things that happened during the 70s was also the construction of the first Oriflame factory in Dublin in 1978.
And now the question is coming soon. About the product, you can start to think about it. Meanwhile, the Oriflame catalog. The Oriflame catalog, this is how it looked like in 1979. Beautiful, state of art, a big inspiration for the consultants in Sweden and around the world to work with. Today, we have fantastic catalogs. All our surveys shows that Oriflame has the absolutely best catalog in the beauty direct sales business in the world. A big development has happened during these 45 years. And now the question about the product. Which product do you think was still with us and the best-selling product today is still with us and was founded in the 70s? Any ideas?
Который мы запустили в 70-х годах.
Yeah.
Но
it is.
Это.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Go. It is Giordani.
Giordani.
Sorry.
Whoa.
It's not. It's Royal Velvet. It's Royal Velvet. I got a bit confused here. It's Royal Velvet. A fantastic skincare product that we are still selling today, and it's a state of the art. And here you can see an offer that Jonas and Robert made where we give a 25% discount on Royal Velvet. Today, we have actually a situation where we have the most famous model in the world, one of the most famous models in the world, Monica Bellucci, endorsing the Royal Velvet. So a great product that is still with us.
And in the 1980s, we continued becoming a unique company. In 1982, as the first non-UK based company, we were listed in the UK, in the London Stock Exchange, as the first non-UK company since World War II. During the 1980s, we also continued our geographical expansion. We started, of course, in Portugal, our most successful country, but we also started our business in Latin America, in Chile, and as well in Asia, in Indonesia. During the 1980s, we also, for the first time, started using celebrities in our promotions in order for Oriflame to be associated with well-known people who are promoting Oriflame's values, but also our beauty products.
And now the question is, which product? This one you should know.
Какой продукт?
Yeah, which product?
Точно должны его
From the 80s.
Из
Yeah, Absolutely.
Да, абсолютно верно. Джордани Голд.
That is still with us today, and it's a very successful
Как
product.
она выглядела в
Actually, last year,
до сих пор она с нами.
this product sold more than 2 million units,
На самом деле, в
and for
прошлом году было
16.5
продано
million
более
euros.
2000 бутылочек
In the
этой
1990s,
туалетной воды.
many things changed for Oriflame. First, of course, we started entering into Eastern Europe after the fall of the Berlin Wall. During the 90s, we made great geographical expansions in more than 30 countries during these 10 years. In most of them, we became one of the biggest and best
И
beauty
во многих
brands
странах
of that
Западной
market.
Европы мы стали
During the
лучшим.
1990s, we also opened up our second manufacturing facility, which is now our largest manufacturing facility in the world, the one outside Warsaw. In the 1990s, we also finally developed our success plan. In the 1960s, we were primarily a party plant. In the 70s and 80s, we developed ourselves by using the catalog and a direct selling model where distributors will push their products from door-to-door selling. While in the end of the 80s and the beginning of the 90s, the current success plan came into use.
В конце 90-х годов была другая система.
Which product from the 90s
Еще один
is
вопрос.
still with
Какой
Oriflame,
продукт
and
из
is a tremendous
90-х
success
годов
today?
все еще находится в линейке Орифлэйм и очень-очень популярен?
Yeah? Yes, it is actually the Oriflame Giordani bronzing
Это, конечно,
clothes.
Джордани румяных шариков.
It's a top-selling product in Oriflame, and we actually have made so many sheets glow, more than 3 million, thanks to this beautiful product.
And at the turn of the century, Oriflame also made great progress by introducing itself again to geographical expansion into many more countries, also introducing ourselves and its proposition to Africa. But during the beginning of the century, we also entered into building yet another manufacturing facility in Moscow, and we continued our expansion in terms of growing our sales force and sales. And for the first time in the history of Oriflame, we surpassed more than 1 million sales consultants in the world and more than 1 billion euro sales in the world in the 2000s.
So, which product in the first decade of 2000 has been the most successful one?
Первое десятилетие 2000-х годов был самым успешным.
Yes, it is the Oriflame Wonderlash Mascara.
Да.
It is a fantastic mascara, and it's been used by millions of people around the world. Actually, 30 million mascaras has been sold during 2000 and 2011. And every minute we make 36 eyes more intense and more dramatic. Every minute. It's a fantastic
Этот
product.
продукт делает взгляд более полным.
45 years of tremendous success, tremendous development. Oriflame is not the same company as it was in 1967. The people who created Oriflame in 1967 could hardly imagine how big and how fantastic development it would be for the company. Today in Oriflame, we have more than 3.2 million sales consultants in more than 60 countries around the world.
Более 3 миллионов
And if you look
200
at
тысяч
all
консультантов во
those
всем мире.
45 years that Oriflame been in operation, leaders in consultants' income
Лидеры консультанты, доходы консультантов
10
составили
billion
10
US
миллиардов долларов.
10 billion US dollars. And I was thinking, what can you do with this amount
Вот я
of
тут
money?
подумал, что
I started to
с
calculate a
деньгами
bit.
сделать. Начал
And
считать.
we can see that you can do many things. For instance, you can buy 1 million apartments,
И вдруг я понял, что
or
можно
you
много
can actually
сделать.
organize
Можно купить
7
1 миллион
million
квартир.
weddings for this amount of money.
Или 7 тысяч
Or
свадеб
you can
организовать.
buy 12.5 million seaside
Или
holidays,
можно
or
12,5
buy 1.2 million Volvo cars.
12 миллионов раз
There are many things you
на
can do.
каникулы.
I also calculated because I really love ice creams. So I calculated how many ice creams you can buy. You can buy 20 billion ice creams.
Я очень люблю мороженое и посчитала, что можно более 20 миллиардов порций мороженого купить на эти деньги. Или можно делать будет 238 миллионов подарков детям. Вот столько денег за все эти годы, за эти 45 лет были выплачены по вкладу успеха. И это был не только успех компании, но и успех огромного количества людей во всем мире. Огромное количество людей во всем мире изменилось. И они стали богаче, они стали лидерами, они стали независимыми бизнесменами.
But how was that 2011? Because 2011 just passed. And if you look at 2011, no doubt,
ну что ж, давайте сейчас 2011 закончился. Посмотрим, что там было. Вот был непростым. Макроэкономическая ситуация была очень напряженная. Конкуренция была очень сильной.
It was not challenges everywhere, but as you can see from the maps, there were great cold weather in North America, in the United States.
Что у нас происходило?
Of course, a lot of people losing their jobs. Major companies going bankrupt. But also, we have seen during the end of 2011,
компании разорились. Но в конце 2011 года мы также поняли, что у нас есть возможности, особенно в южной части Европы.
Situations in both Latin America, in Africa, but also in Asia. But in 2011, we also see that the global planet is interdependent. If someone is doing bad in one place, it actually affects everyone else.
Надо сказать, что, конечно, экономика стран очень сильно друг от друга зависит. Мир стал теснее, что если в каких-то странах что-то происходит, то в их странах идет волна, и они тоже реагируют. Это они знают. Посмотрим на нашу историю. Не каждый год был замечательным годом. Мы также сталкивались с кризисами. И также иногда некоторые вещи происходили с экономикой. Мы всегда представляли себе будущее.
And therefore, our results are actually very, very impressive. If we look at the growth during these years, Oriflэйm actually becomes stronger after each challenge that we go, because we have had the guts to look forward, to imagine the possibilities. So even during times of crisis, Oriflэйm has actually grown. But what about 2011? What does the picture look like then?
Same thing, Magnus. It's been a tough year, and maybe we haven't seen the growth numbers that we used to see, but still Oriflэйm is very strong and very solid, and we are growing. And if we start by looking at Latin America, for our top growing markets in Latin America, we have Colombia, Mexico, and Peru growing very well. So a big look at Latin America.
Аплодисменты Латинской
If we
Америке.
then move on and look into Europe, Middle
Если
East, and
двинемся
Africa,
дальше.
we also have a good growth, where the top growing countries, Romania, and also Morocco, Turkey, Egypt, Hungary, and many others are growing well.
То есть здесь тоже
Congratulations to
очень
you.
хорошо.
If we move on to CIS, we have had a bit of a difficult year in many markets, especially the big markets, but we also see very good growth in Belarus, in Kyrgyzstan, and in Mongolia. So also here in a very rough environment, we have succeeded well. Big applause to the CIS and the Baltics
Также
team.
из-за очень тяжелой конкурентной ситуации.
And if we move to our franchisees who are here also,
Если мы посмотрим на наши франшизы и франчайзинги, то здесь тоже все плохо, за исключением Саудовской Аравии.
And finally, then, we have Asia.
И в Азии очень хорошие продажи.
Which is the fastest growing region in Oriflame,
Китай.
we have the biggest potential. We see China doing exceptionally well, Pakistan, Indonesia, Vietnam, and India doing tremendously well. So very good results. And we can go to the Asian region with 24%
Индонезия,
growth.
Вьетнам и Индия. Аплодисменты Азии.
So are these numbers good or bad?
Итак,
Well, it depends on what you compare to. As
хорошая эта цифра
we of
или
course been going
плохая?
faster in the
Это
past.
зависит
But
от
on the
того,
other hand, it's important to compare yourselves with other competitors.
Очень
And
важно
we have looked at other
сравнить
competitors.
себя
We
с
see that we have been doing really well the
себя
first
с
9 months
нашими
of this year.
конкурентами.
These are the results
Первые
for
9
Central
месяцев
and Eastern
этого года
Hemisphere for the first 9 months of 2011. And as you can
4%.
see, even though our numbers are not as big as we hope them to be, we are very happy to be in Oriflame because our numbers are bigger than competition. Thank you
Даже
for a
если эти
fantastic
цифры не такие высокие,
2011.
как мы
Well done.
привыкли,
Very good.
мы все
Well
равно
done. You should be
хорошо
proud and
развиваемся,
confident.
растем по сравнению с нашими конкурентами.
If we look at this history we have had for 45 years, we have had a tremendous growth. Every year
На
we're
все
growing and
45
growing
лет,
and
которые у
growing.
нас были, у
Especially
нас
the
был
first and the last
фантастический
10 to
рост.
15 years, it's been a tremendous
Особенно
growth.
последние
And if you
10-15
look
лет.
at this 45 years,
Это было
Oriflame has been
потрясающее
growing
развитие.
80% as an average growth all
В
these
среднем
years. So it is a
каждый год
tremendous
Oriflame
achievement,
рост на
and it has created
17%.
a fantastic platform for the future for us to develop and become the number one beauty company selling direct in the whole world.
Фантастическую фору на будущее для того, чтобы стать
So,
компанией
again,
номер
I guess
один
about the summary.
во всем мире.
That the first 4 to 5 years has really been a great success. Oriflame has grown much more than
Были огромным
competition,
успехом.
much more than what we had perceived and what we maybe expected. Oriflame is really, truly a success story,
Гораздо
a
лучше,
company to
что-либо
be
можно
admired.
ждать. И
The
это
truth
реальность и
is
успех.
that Oriflame is very much dependent on its leaders and the success of its leaders.
Что Орифлэйм очень
And during the years, Oriflame has had the honor, the privilege to be working with some of the very best leaders in the
была
world.
огромная
And that's why in 2011, we're so sad that the best, the uncomparable #1 results in the world, Tamillы, unfortunately passed away.
случилось
I would
событие,
now like everyone to stand up to honor her with a minute of
которое
silence.
потрясло весь мир. И мы потеряли лидера номер 1 всего мира Орифлэйм. Я бы хотела, чтобы вы сейчас встали и почтили память молчания.
We will always remember Tamillы. In order for us to remember her and honor her, I think it is also important that we understand and remember that there were other leaders, of course, that we lost during last year.
Поняли, что очень
And for
важно.
Oriflame, it is very, very important to remember our leaders and the people who has made this company
Помнить всех
successful.
этих людей.
And since this is a very special person, Tamillys results are not only the #1 results in the Oriflame world, but they are also one of the very best results in the whole direct selling network marketing industry. And in this name, we would like now Vladimir Polezhnayev and his 2 daughters, Margarita and Snezhana, to come up on stage.
И мы хотели бы пригласить сюда сейчас Владимира, Снежана и Маргариту на сцену.
be able to remember Tamilla and her deeds, because we also think that Tamilla and her leadership qualities were so exceptional, and that we wanted to make a special remembrance of this. And in this name, with agreements of the Poleznyje family and of the Optin family, we have also then established an award. And that is the Tamilla Poleznyje Honor Award. That is for excellence and exceptional performance among Oriflame leaders. This is an award to be given to someone among the diamond directors who are living and promoting the true values, but also show exceptional leadership, be a true leader for her or his colleagues, but also for their networks. Someone that becomes a symbol to Oriflame in the same way as Tamilla Poleznyje has become. The Tamilla Poleznyje Honor Award will be given through a committee, so we will have a global award where candidates will be promoted from the different countries around the world. And there will be an award committee consisting of Vladimir Poleznyje, members of the Optin family, and CEO and COO, who will jointly decide on who is awarded this honor. And the honor award will be given every year at the start of next year at the Diamond Conference. It will be a trophy which will be given to each country that's where the recipient comes. And this honor trophy will pass on from country to country in order to symbolize the story to be told. The individual awardee will also receive a brooch that they will be able to keep eternally for themselves as a symbol of receiving this honor award. This person will also be a special guest at the Global Sales Council in Stockholm, or what we normally day-to-day call the Top 15. And, of course, we also will establish a wall of honor in the Stockholm office where the recipient of the honor award will be remembered and will be honored and congratulated. Tamilla Poleznyje, тех, кому вручались эти награды из фонда Тамиллы Полезняевой. We have a special relationship to her, not only as a #1 leader in the Oriflame world. I see Tamilla as a true leader in so many different ways. But I think also for me, Tamilla, and I know I speak for many, the enormous motivation, the energy, and the determination to drive forward was something that we always admired, and that was driving me every day. She was always pushing me to be the very best I could be. But I will never forget, of course, our visit with her to the Queen. She returned to this very many times, because for her it was a symbol where she really wanted something when she was young, very young, in the late 1970s. Where she was imagining, meaning she never thought it would be possible until she started working with Oriflame. And the day when she was able to be greeted by the Queen in the Stockholm Castle was a memorable moment for her, but not only for her, but for all of us, for me. Because one can see that everything is possible. Imagine it's possible. Tamilla was a true symbol of not looking back, not crying, not moaning over things that she had missed. She was always looking for opportunities. Even in the very end, those last very difficult months when we were speaking, it was striking to me that even though she was in pain, even though she had difficulties, she wanted to speak about Oriflame. But the thing that she wanted to speak about most, and which essentially missed it, was not really the recognitions. It was not the $1 million. The thing that she missed the most was the day-to-day meetings with newcomers. She said to me, enjoy the thing that I'm most sad about is that I miss so much meeting people to understand what is it that they want. How can I help them change? How can I help them see what I see? That's what was missing. And
Я
one of the
знаю,
things that I'm bringing with me, that I want you to bring with yourselves, is the joy of every day.
лучше.
If you do what you like,
Этих ежедневных
you will be
встреч
good at it.
я не
But live your life so that you are happy with what you do every day. Don't wait. Make sure that you do the things that you love. And she loved meeting new people. She really missed it, and she really wanted to do it, and she loved meeting you. She loved people. That was
И она
Tamilla.
действительно любила то, что она делала. И она любила встречаться с новыми людьми, любила встречаться с вами. Она любила то, что она делала.
And to make a tribute to her, I cannot imagine any better way for someone that was always motivating others, someone that was an actor, an actress, a superstar, you may say. I think there's only one way to really pay the right tribute to her legacy, and that is by doing the Oriflэйm class. Are you with me?
Вы меня понимаете?
Tamilla is with me. Are you with me? Are you with her? And are you with me?
Тамилла со мной.